I have with me now the Vice President of Sales and Marketing, Toni-Ann Neita-Elliott. Yeah? Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. Let me start where I left off with Sir Ross and Stanley earlier. 25 years, that's quite a milestone.
Yes.
And I asked them, how are you leveraging that milestone to ensure that you're better able to serve your client base?
Well, I guess it's all about like lessons learned, and I suppose, being there and doing it, that you can continue to do it, So, we have been around and navigated rising interest rates, declining interest rates, and have been able to provide stellar returns for ourselves and our investors, particularly global crises. Those years have particularly done us well. So I think it's the confidence and the consistent returns that we've been able to deliver. We know that we can continue to do that going forward.
Yeah. One of the things that I keep hearing is that you have a very strong relationship with your clients.
Yes.
Talk to me about the core of that approach. What drives it?
I would say the core definitely is trust. I think with any relationship, the foundation for a healthy relationship and a long-lasting relationship is going to be trust.
Yeah.
And how we do that is, first we listen, and then we tailor, customized solutions for our clients. But most importantly, it's staying consistent with our communication, our service delivery, and providing guidance, right? I think it's that combination of, listening, customizing, and just following through is what has given us that really strong relationship with our clients.
You talked a bit about how 25 years has also meant resilience, yeah?
Yes.
And longevity. Tell me a little bit about how that shapes the way you communicate and deliver value to your investors.
As I mentioned a while ago, our best years have definitely come during times of uncertainty and during crises, right? And what we've learned from that is that people really value clear communication and a steady hand. So we focus on data-driven, calm guidance for our clients.
And that's important, especially in a time like this.
Exactly. Because what's important for people is to understand. So by doing that, our clients can understand what is happening, why it is happening, and then how they should respond. Sometimes, of course, though, the best response is no response. Sometimes staying the course, avoiding that knee-jerk reaction.
Keep calm and carry on.
Exactly. Timing the market versus trying to time the market is our philosophy.
So, 25 years, long time, major achievement, major milestone. In your estimation, what has been the greatest contribution?
Hands down, education. So, and I'm not just talking about education to our clients and our investors in terms of, our research. We publish weekly articles, but events like what we had tonight, it's all driven, behind informing and educating people. But even on a wider scale, just providing support to students and school programs, teaching teachers new skills and social intervention programs to help at-risk youth. So really that is the foundation, and education is what I would say is our greatest contribution.
And that's interesting. Why do you think that was so important, that the company be involved in that?
As I said, I think understanding things is just so critical. I think things are scarier when you don't understand what is going on. And of course, education in terms of nation building and where that will lead us, because everything, if your economy is doing well, then, you'll attract investments and Jamaica will do well. So it's, it's really the foundation for really growing the nation. So it's just been very important to us to demystify investments, but also support education generally.
Yeah. And are there any particular events or happenings that will mark this 25th anniversary?
For sure. We're in the planning stages. So, the official 25 years kicks off early next year. So, we usually start off our milestone anniversaries with our customer appreciation, which is very well attended. And so we're in the planning stages, I would say. We usually will pick a major CSR event. What are we going to support next year? And usually a large sporting event too. So we'll see what everybody stay tuned to see what we have in store.
And as you approach the 25th anniversary next year, what's the message to investors?
I would definitely say the message to investors should be resilience and consistency. I think everybody has lived through, now everybody listening tonight has
Yes.
lived through periods of disruption, periods of growth. And I
Yes.
think the major lesson learned is that if you are informed, an informed investor, those challenges can become opportunities. So stay disciplined with your investment strategy and think long term and use the lessons of the last 25 years to really help you navigate the current uncertain times.
And that's why information and education is so important.
Hands down.
All right. Toni-Ann Neita-Elliott is the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Sterling Asset Management Limited. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.